Sunrisers Hyderabad against Lucknow Super Giants starts us off on Saturday. Sunrisers with 8 points in 10 are hanging on to the thinnest thread for playoff qualification. Lucknow Super Giants with 11 points in 11 games do have their fate in their own hands, but not for too long if they slip up more. What can we expect from this contest? We've got Tom Moody here to set it up for us. Tom, Sunrisers just about got over the line and kept themselves alive. The one player who is in the focus for us is Markram. We expected a lot from him given the rich form he was in over the past year or so, but he's looked a shadow of his usual self. What's ailing Markram?
I think he came into the tournament in good form and he hit the tournament with that form. I think he scored a half century early in the tournament. And I just think that the potentially the weight of the captaincy, the pressures that come with captaincy of a franchise in the IPL is a significant pressure that only those that have been in that situation can explain, because it comes from all angles. It just doesn't come from the win-loss column. It comes from management. It comes from owners. It comes from the fans and the expectation around everything to do with that, but also your own expectation and your own pride. So possibly that is a pressure that is distracting him a little bit. So we also need to understand and respect that he's new to captaincy. It's not like he's a seasoned captain like we have at some other franchises. He's relatively new. Yes, he's captain, under 19 cricket for South Africa, and he captained a successful franchise team in the South African T20 League, but outside of that, he's got limited captaincy exposure.
And I guess it becomes even tougher when you are leading a team which is having its troubles and taking a while to settle on a combination. We'd imagine Sunrisers are closer to having their combination given their last outing. But Lucknow's overseas mix, we finally saw Quinton de Kock get a game, and he did well, 70 of 41 against Gujarat Titans. It was a steep chase that all of a sudden makes their batting look so much better. But can they persist with that combination of 4 overseas batters?
I think they have to be honest with you. I think that we're at the stage of the tournament that teams like Lucknow that have probably got realistically a greater chance of reaching playoffs than what Sunrisers have got. There's no time for chopping and changing teams now, unless there's an absolute standout matchup that you need to make the adjustment to the balance of your side, and that's more so from a bowling perspective against a batting perspective. So I think that the stability around your playing 11 now with that impact sub option is really important to provide that sort of, it's nearly too late to be showing at this stage. It should have been shown weeks in advance, but now's the time for it to set and forget.
The flip side of that mix, Tom, is that all Indian bowling attack comes with its own issues. Avesh Khan has looked off colour, Mohsin Khan returning from injury, Yash Thakur quite inexperienced at this level, and you saw them concede 227 against the Titans. So does that then tempt you to want to get Naveen ul Haq back in the fold?
There's no question it tempts you, because Naveen, when he's played well, and he's got some great variety with with what he offers, and I think it'll be well suited to the venue they're playing. But in saying that, I think the quality of the 4 overseas batters at this point for Lucknow is more important, and you've just got to back that Indian talent. That the quality's there, the form's not quite there yet, but you've got to back them and show them the confidence that the form is just around the corner. So that's the most important message, I think, that needs to be given, because I do think their side looks better at this point with those 4 overseas batters.
Right. Persist with the overseas batting mix and trust the Indian domestic bowling crew to come good, says Tom Moody. Will Lucknow follow suit? We'll find out on Saturday.